All right, everyone. Is there anyone in here doing something a little different today? I don't know what it did with my music here. Let's turn the music back on. Yo, what's up, Nicholas? How's it going? First one in here. Gonna just wait for some people to come in here. Looks like 9 people are watching. I was trying, if you guys are new to the live stream, I have been using OBS Studio, switched over to StreamYard here. I was gonna try to stream on X also, but right when I went live just now, it told me that I have to have the premium account on X to stream there on Twitter. So guess that's not happening in this stream. I'll have to fix that for the next stream. Really wanted to stream on this and Twitter at the same time, but it is what it is. What's up, Zahid? What's up, L? L at hell. What's up? How's it going? Second one in here. What's up, man? Glad to see you guys coming in here. Yeah, we still cover Swift. Swift going to the moon here. What's up, Headhog? I switched over to StreamYard here from OBS from the last couple of live streams here to see if we can get it up and running to stream on multiple platforms and be able to get deck screener and everything working right here. So if anything goes wrong, I apologize in advance. But yeah, just waiting for some more people to come in. 9 people watching. We're looking at the BTC screen here. I don't know if I can pop the chat out because I'm looking at it on StreamYard. Let me see. Let me make this bigger. So can you guys hear the music? Trying to figure out how to see the chat on full screen here. All right, that's not going to work. Is the music too loud? Just let me know that. Is it too loud? Because I'm on a whole new platform here. I'll go back to chat here in a second. But yeah, looking at Bitcoin here, it seems to be coming back down. We're looking at it here on the simple Coinbase chart and just doing it real simple. Of course, trend line here, simple fib low to the high. As long as we're above the 236 at 51K here, you're bullish on BTC. But as you can see on the screen here, it can still come back down. And off of this uptrend here, depending on what we look at it, we go to the monthly here. You can see it a little better. This is the reason I have off of this pullback. Hold on, off of this pullback, you can see this large move up would be the flagpole for this bull flag here on this monthly time frame. That's the reason for this line here. And depending on where you draw it, of course, you can see maybe the price of BTC, if this measured move plays out, maybe it's this simple. Maybe Bitcoin's going to 180K, as you can see up here, about 183K, almost a 200% move. So what do you guys think about that? But yeah, as long as you're in this flag pattern here, there are a bunch of really tall wicks here on these monthly candles, but you know, the price could still come back down, drop 16% over the next coming months here. So we'll see what happens. We're sitting at 60K right now. I hope it doesn't do that. I hope we break out. I'm ready for this stuff to go up already, and I know a lot of you guys are too. Let me see what the chat is saying. All right, music is okay. Sell everything and buy back. No, I wouldn't sell everything. What's up, Gans Roses? Welcome in. What's up, Young Eldor? How's it going? PRQ, your thoughts? Yeah, didn't we look at PRQ yesterday? We'll go over and look at it. But yeah, StreamYard here, trying to make this work a little better. So PRQ from yesterday. What's PRQ up to? Oh yeah, let me go down. We're on the monthly. So looking at it from the last update, which I believe we went over it yesterday. pretty much put the bottom in here. We've seen this on so many different things right now. The large moved down after breaking whatever uptrend it had, and in my opinion, everything bottomed out here, and we're moving up, higher highs, higher lows. Very bullish market structure there. Drawing a fib from the low to the high, keeping it simple. Then you can see pretty much held low to the high. The 786 area, it did come all the way back down to the low almost. It is down below the 618 here. So as long as you're below 87, you're at 75 at the moment. It could still come down to the 786 at 6 pennies here. But what we can also do here on the chart really quick is go from that low to the high to see if it's going to catch support and maybe bounce off the 618. So it's down below the 382. So short term, you're not bullish anymore. So the 0.5 here at 7. If it doesn't hold and bounce at 7, then you can see the 618 and the 786 down here. But one thing I would point out, as long as you're holding the structure here, this 0.5 may be the bottom, because you are still holding, if we just draw it with a line here, you're holding this uptrend here and you're holding the higher lows. So looking good here. So 7.2 could be the bottom, and it's going to move right back up. So just keep that smaller level there in mind. But any lower than that, then it is coming down to that 6.3 area, which, you know, it could, but it is holding structure here, so it looks good. So it could drop 15% if it wants to, but it looks good here. And then with that being said, how high is it going to go? And of course, the confirmed bottom, if we do bounce here at that 0.5, if you get back over 11 here, once we get a weekly close over 11, that's going to confirm this is the bottom here off of that bottom formation, in my opinion at least. And then you're bullish on PRQ once you get over 20.5. And then where's this thing going to end up? Then we have our couple of targets here we have on the chart. The high moonshot target would be a 105x. You can see up to a 2.5 billion market cap, up to 815 to that 1272 there. And then if you want a good target to potentially take profit, if it only comes up to the 786 retracement, $1.09. So that dollar area could be a good spot to take profit. 332 million market cap, and a solid, a little over a 14x on your investment here. So you take your profit out at this dollar range, and then you let your initial investment ride to see if it is going to hit a multi-billion-dollar market cap. That would be the plan. That would be the play. So what's everyone up to? Welcome in, Jordan. Het says Superverse. Yeah, we can look at Superverse. We got 12 people in here now. Good deal. Good job. Let's see here. Super, and then Hoppy and Turbo. Yeah, we'll have to go over to Deck Screener, I believe, for Hoppy. So Super, we looked at that yesterday also. Did it do anything? Did Super do anything overnight? So Super here, it looks like it's still in the same spot. High to the low on the macro chart here. The weekly candles, of course, you're over the 618 here at 9.5. As long as you're over the 618, that's the potential for a good breakout here. And on the macro scale, if it's going to continue to move here and be bullish, you could see an 80% move to your next resistance at 194.5 here to that 786. And then we can also draw high here to the low and see if it's getting stuck at some retracement level. High to the low, yeah, right up to that 786, as you can see there. So once you break over 120, you're at 107, then it should go up to that 786. So over 120, it'll send it up to 194, 195 there on Super here. But looking good yet again. A little steeper here, but the wick, and then it's moving up. So we will see what happens with the market here. Did you guys see the numbers that came in today? What was it? I might have to pull this up. Inflation falls to 2.4%, lowest in 3 years. So is that good for us? Is that going to make the market move up? Looking back at Super really quick. So from where Super is here, just remember those smaller prices there. But if this thing can continue to push to these new highs, we do have two targets to look at. First, the 1272 at about $15. 6.8 billion market cap, and a 13.5, almost a 14x to that level. And then we have the 12 billion, so pretty much double that, to the 1414, 2750, and almost a 25x on Superverse, if you think it can hit these market caps, of course. And then Turbo really quick before I get behind. Turbo, is Turbo still moving, or did it get stuck? Yeah, Turbo hasn't changed since yesterday. It's still pretty much getting stuck. The bull flag pattern we drew here on the chart, you can see it's getting stuck right at it on this candle body, just as it was last night. So as long as you're over 6-0, this first green support line off of this structure here, if we look at the smaller time frames, off of this candle here, and it could start pushing back up, but the price to beat is going to be this red resistance line at about 7-0, currently at 6-3 at the moment. And then once you push through that, we have the 1272, of course, at 8-7. But I think once it breaks out of this bull flag pattern, just as in the past, as we go over all the time here, the falling wedge, it had a huge run. The triangle pattern had a nice, decent run. So yet again, if it has a decent run out of this pattern, it may blow right through that and head right for that 1 billion market cap to the penny and a half level here. And once it breaks out, one green candle is going to spawn in here, move you up 130%. So not bad for Turbo here. Turbo's looking good right now. It still could come down, but just watch that 6-0 level. If it falls below that, then of course that 4-7 level where it hit here will come back into play. We've had these levels on the chart for a very long time on Turbo. And then how high can it potentially go? From what I see online, people say 5 billion market cap. That would take you up to 8 pennies and about a 12.5x from today. And then if it hits the 26 billion, which some people agree with, that is the next move after it hits 3 pennies at the 2 billion market cap. If it blows through that, it does not have to stop at the 0.5 or the 5 billion. So you guys think it can do this 65x up to 41 pennies? Could very well. We'll see what happens. And then let me go back over to the chat here. Hopefully everything's working okay here, because we are, if you're just coming in, we're looking at, or I'm not on OBS Studio anymore. We're on StreamYard, so we're trying to upgrade here. At the gym listening, welcome in. Flip coins for 10. I appreciate that. Used car, please. Used car. Is used car still moving? All right, so we need to go over to Deck Screener here. It's going to take me a second to try to pull Deck Screener up. Superverse we did. All right, so Hoppy and used car. How's everyone doing today? While I go over here. I'm new to StreamYard, so let me see if I can accomplish this. Stop the screen. All right, there we go. Can you guys see Deck Screener? Can we see Deck Screener? Are we live on Deck Screener? All right, good job. Good deal. Good job. I don't know why I keep saying good job. All right, let's look at this really quick. What are we looking at? Used cars coming up first, and then Hoppy. Let me see. All right, looking at Musk right here, Elon Musk. Elon Musk is moving. It's getting stuck right at the 236 if anyone's interested in this one. 400K market cap could be a good play. It broke the uptrend or the downtrend here, so it's looking good on that one. But we're going to go look at used car. I believe from what I saw, used car is pushing here. I think I looked at it earlier. Yeah, used car. Used car to the moon here. Let me get the volume off of the chart here. So just focusing on the overall picture here on used car. Broke the uptrend or the downtrend. I don't know why I keep saying uptrend. Looking good here. Broke the downtrend. It's sitting over the 382 at 013. You're at 18 at the moment. So it's potentially breaking out here on used car. So congrats to whoever bought in on used car. Let me see if I can measure this really quick. Oh, it's already on the screen. So used car here, if it continues to move, it is getting stuck right now. You could see, if you could see that Came right up to that 0.5 level at 2.2, so that's the price to beat. As long as you're over 1.3, you're bullish. And if this thing can get up here and break out over the 618, the 618 is at 3.6. That is about 100% move. So a 97% move. Once you break over the 618, potential reversal and a breakout at that point on used car here. It's sitting at a $6 million market cap. So what we can do here is go over to market cap and then get a little look at where potentially this thing is going to end up market cap wise. So let me just get this off the screen, off of the market cap. And then if we just measure this going from the 6 million market cap it's at, if it comes up here and hits, let's say, a 50 million market cap, you're looking at about an 8x. So it all depends on where you think the market cap's going to end up. I asked this question yesterday. Where do you guys think these market caps for these meme coins on Solana, how high do you think these things are going to go? So about 100 million market cap is going to give you about a 16.5, 17x. And if you think it's going to hit a $500 million market cap, then that's a decent move. So if you think this thing can hit a $500 million market cap, 82x from where it is right now. So not bad, but it is bullish right now. Broke the downtrend. Looks good. And then Hoppy, before I get back over to chat. So hopefully that helped flip coins on used car there. Looking good there. Hoppy, I believe we looked at yesterday also. Hoppy on ETH. I believe this is it, 60 million market cap. Yeah, we looked at it yesterday. Hasn't really moved from the last update. It high to the low, came up and got stuck at the 786 here at 3016. It's at 1.4 at the moment. It came back down already. So as long as you stay over 1.2 here, you're at 1.4 like I said, you are over that 618, so it could move right back up. And then, of course, the price to beat is 16. And then once you get a good solid close over 16 and some momentum, you need to break the high here at 302, and then it'll go to the moon at that point. And the next potential target, once it does get over these levels, is almost a 200% move, potentially to the 1618 at 304 here. So a good 3x from where you are now if it continues to run here. Let me go down to the 3-day chart on this one. But yeah, it looks good. You can see here on the 3-day candles, it's sitting right on with the 3-day candles here. It is above that 786, just sitting right here at that level. So if you can hold over this 1.4 level, it may continue to push here. And then once you break over 2.1, like I said, it's going to go to the moon. And then it's sitting at a 60 million market cap right now. I would note, though, you can see the double top pretty much with a lower high. So it really needs to break that previous high, and then it's going to really start flying. But market cap wise, where is it going to end up? I do not know. I wish I knew. But sitting at 60 million, if it comes up and hits 200 million market cap, then you're looking at about a 3.5x. So I'll go back to the chat here in just a moment. Where do you guys think these Ethereum and Solana coins are going to end up market cap wise? It's a 400 million market cap, a 6.5x, close to a 7x, and then a 5 million market cap. 500 million is going to give you a little over an 8x on Hoppy here. Let me go back to the chat for just a moment in case I'm missing anything. So Hoppy, used car. Look at Mary. OG Jerry, welcome in. How's it going, everyone? Brian T's in the house. Latricia's in the house. How's it going? Can you pretty please do Cody? Yes, we will look at Cody when we get back over to Deck Screen, or not Deck Screener. LCX. Good morning. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. I was trying to stream on Twitter or X also, but I have to get the premium account on Twitter to stream there. Doug says this is a bear market. We're going to zero. What makes you say that? What makes you say that? It's not a bear market. What are we looking at? Mary. I believe we looked at Mary also on one of the live streams here. Let's see if we have a chart for one of the Mary. Yeah, I think we did look at this one. So we should have a chart up. Yeah. Oh, so what did we say last time? So going low to the high. Yeah, low to the high here. You're over the 236, so this thing's bullish right now, looking good. So as long as you're over, I can't see that. Let me pull this over just a little bit. As long as you're over 2.2, you're sitting there right now. As long as you hold this level, this thing is bullish to continue pushing. Even down to the 382 and 19.4 here, you're bullish. Those two prices are the big prices to watch. Any lower than those, then it's coming back down. But 9 million, almost a 10 million market cap, 16,000 plus holders. And on the macro, you can see clearly high to the low. It's still getting stuck right at that 236 here at 2.2. Let me pull that back up. All right, we were looking. Okay, we do have a double 236 there. So price to beat and the price to hold is right where it is to confirm the bottom is in and for this thing to continue moving. So I would just simply say watch that level there. It needs to hold 2.2 and get over 2.2. Bullish over 3.3, over the 382. And then at that point, what you want to watch would be the 618 here at 405. Once it breaks over 405, potential breakout to the moon at that point. But yeah, not looking bad. This is exactly what you want to see. Something that pumped, has buyers, came down, clearly formed some sort of a bottom of floor here. And it's still, respecting the level here. So that's good to see. The support turn resistance, resistance, resistance. So once you break over that, bottom is in. And once you break over the 382, you're bullish. And then market cap wise, yet again, where's this thing going to end up? I have no idea. But market cap wise, if it comes back up to the previous high, let's see what this gives us. Makes a new high, maybe 40 million market cap. 4.5x almost. If it's going to hit higher than that, 50 million market cap, about a 5.5x. And then we'll just go to 100 million. If it hits 100 million market cap on Mary here, then about a 10x, 10.5x on your investment. So not bad. And like I said, I don't know where the market caps are going to end up, so it could go way higher. So what we got going on? We got Doug being bearish over here. Welcome in, Shadow. Thanks for the $2. Didn't say anything. I appreciate that. This is not. This is definitely not feeling like a bull market. Pharaoh the Sage. Welcome in. Gans Roses became a member. I appreciate that a lot. Head Hog, it's not a bull market. Y'all don't think it's a bull market yet? Why do y'all say that? We've been going up and since last October. We're just having a retracement, a pullback in the market. And we're getting a chance to buy everything cheap again. So let me bring up Trading View once again. So hopefully you guys can still see. So when do you think the bull market's going to kick in? All right, back over to Trading View here. Like I said, for everyone coming in now, there's 15 people here. I am using StreamYard now instead of OBS, so I'm trying to work this out. Past bull runs, we would have never returned back to these lows. Yeah, but I think it's a different type of a market now. It's not going to be the same as the past. So I know we've looked at the BTC chart where everything's mapped out perfectly, but it may be different. We'll see. Paul, welcome in, says I love the dips. Yeah. So looking at, what did we ask for? Someone said Cody. But a lot of things we look at here, like here, just looking at AVT. October kicked in and we went, and then we're coming back. And then like we've been looking on everything simply low to the high, retraced down pretty much to the 786 or 618, and now we're bouncing. And I think the bottom is in. So looking at Cody here. But yeah, we showed that on the Bitcoin chart that after the halving, you know, we made the new high before the halving, and usually right after the halving, the price always goes up. And then now it's not doing anything. It's just going completely sideways. All right, so looking at Cody here. So Cody broke the uptrend. October went up, broke the uptrend, pretty much back tested it twice here, going sideways. But now it is forming that structure that we like to see here. So do you guys think we're going to go up from here? Or do you think this is just, we're going to go back down? I think we're just going to do nothing but kind of doing what we're doing now for the next couple of months. Some things will pump and some things will just kind of grind up. High to the low, 618 retracement here on Cody. It's down below the 0.5, so that does put in play coming back down to that 618 at 7.8 here. So technically below the 0.5 at 10 pennies, you could drop back down about 16-17% here. So just keep that in mind. The bottom is in, confirmed right now, at least as long as you're over the 236 on Cody here, and then we can simply draw low to the high, and you're down below the 382. So it may end up coming down to the 618 area here. It doesn't have to come all the way back down to that 236, 786, as you can see that double fib there. Could get a nice bounce. We've seen this before. If it comes down, you have 9 here, 6% drop. And then I would say if it comes down, 14% drop, and this 8 penny level on Cody would be the bottom. And that would help hold up the, of course, wick there, and then the market structure. It's exactly what you want to see here. And then if I can get this to work with me here, let's pull this little one off. And then if you hold it and hit that 618 and bounce, once you get back over 11 on Cody, you're bullish here. And then you can clearly see on the chart, once you get over the 0.5, you'll get back over this once uptrend. And then that point, it may start going. So 15.8 could be a big target on Cody here. How high is it going to go? Do not know, but we can look at the levels here. If you think Cody is going to hit a new high here on our chart, that takes you up to the 1272. We'll just stick with that one for now. 2.4 billion market cap, 16x, up to $1.54. And if you want a smaller target to watch, maybe it only does a 786 retracement, almost a 300% move. So about almost a 4x on your investment, up to about 36.5 pennies, just to do a 786 retracement from where you are now, which it may come down a little more, and that will change a little bit. So maybe you get a 5x out of Cody for this cycle. So back over to the chat here. 30 minutes in, 15 people here. Bill Showtime, welcome in. Yeah, we just looked at Super. Doug, because Bitcoin has been consolidating, chopping down for 7 straight months, and there's a lack of holdings going even at the great altcoin discounts. It is a joke. Yeah, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. Everyone has their own opinion on everything. So when do you think the bull market's going to kick off? After the elections? Hey, it's coming up, so now's the time to be buying. I think now's the time to be buying everything. Everything's starting to bottom out and curl up. So you guys think the elections are going to have a part in the market? So what else you guys want to look at? Did someone say Polyswarm? NCT has been holding nice over the 2 pennies. OG. Imperial Coal, welcome in. The next bull run will be 2028. Boson. So if we look, let me just look at Polyswarm really quick. Polyswarm had a nice move recently off of the potential bottom there. Hold on, I gotta pull this down now. Is there anything moving? Polyswarm still sitting here from the last update. Well, it looks like it came down. All right, so Polyswarm's still over 2 pennies. As long as you're over the 382, you're bullish here. Polyswarm looks good. We've been watching it. We cover it all the time on the channel and on the members section. We were covering it a lot, but we used to cover it all the time. Very bullish on this project. Nobody talks about it. Bottom in, curled up, and now it's going, and now it's bullish again. And this is what I pointed out on everything. We just pointed it out on Cody. We're waiting for these moves, for these things to get back over the 382s, bullish, and then we start grinding higher. So looking good on Polyswarm here. But the thing that I have on the BTC chart here, on the Bitstamp chart, this is where I mapped everything out on the monthly. Let me just scroll this down so we can see. And the yellow lines here, if you haven't seen this chart before, these are all marked out from the halvings to the top of the cycle and then to the bottom of the bear market here in red. So halving, top, bottom. And then every time after the halving, not every time, but most of the time, you can see we just go up. And then the last time went down for 1 month and then just went up. And right now we're just doing nothing. Even though it doesn't look too bad here, this looks like it's forming some sort of a bottom here and it wants to start moving up at some point. But also on this chart, what I point out is, let me move these off of the chart so we can see a little better. But if it's going to be different, it's going to be different. If it's going to be the same, then you can see mapped out here every time from the bear market bottom to the halving, 17 bars. Bottom to the halving, 17 bars. Where's the next one? And then as you go back in time, it gets, the numbers change a little bit, but bottom to the halving was 18, and then we have 17, 17, 17, 17. So we have it mapped out here. The halving to the new high, if we look back in time, halving to the market high, 18 bars. We go to the previous one, 17 bars. And then, of course, we go way back in time, it's only 12. But recently, it's been 17, 18. And then now we just kind of speculate, and I put it at 19 bars. So 19 bars out from the halving potentially is the high for this market cycle, which takes you into, as you can see, November of 2025. So around November of 2025 could very well be the top of the market here. And then you can see I have that 180K marked out here. So we're not going to run up as steep as we have in the past, as you can clearly see. So if we only hit 180K, we're only coming up to here. So this little bit of a move, which we're already using the time here for this thing to go up. So I don't know, maybe it's going to hang around and just go up in one swoop, and then that's it, and it's over. But we'll see. But mapping it out here, also in the past, every time from the high to the bear market low, 12 bars, 12 bars, 12 bars. It's always 12 bars, 365 days to the low, to the low of the market, of the bear market. So that would take you into November of 2026 for the bear market low. And then the next halving scheduled is all the way here in April of 2028. And then you can see April of 2028 from the bottom to the halving they have scheduled, 17 bars, just like every other time, 17 bars, 17 bars. So when I mapped it out here, it matched up perfectly with the 17 bars to that April 2028 halving. So I thought it was very interesting. But we'll see how it plays out. No one can tell you. No one has a crystal ball. Everyone can speculate. It is what it is. Yeah, so I guess you're right. The next bull run will be in 2028 after the halving. Game is on. Bo's on. Good morning. What's up, Patrick? How's it going? Mantra Dow OM has an interesting chart. Never seems to go down. Yeah, we'll go look at it. See if I missed anything here. Yeah, I can't get a decent entry on Mantra OM. Can I find that on here? So the ticker is OM Mantra. I don't know if we've looked at that before. Mantra Dow. Oh, we must have a chart because something popped up. All right, we do have a chart for Mantra. Good deal. Mantra went to the moon here, huh? Let's go back to the weekly chart. Let's see what we got going on. We already have it drawn low to the high. This thing already did a 75x from the bottom in October of 2023 to now. So if you were in on this thing before October of last year, hopefully you took your money out. Not saying it can't still go, but damn, I would love a 75x. So low to the high. Let's see what we got going here. Okay, so it's over the previous high on the overall chart here, back from March of 2021, went to the moon, and right now low to the high. It's getting stuck here at this level once again at 143 or at 140, up almost 10% on the week here. It looks bullish here, and going from, let's see, yeah, low to the high, it looks like it barely broke this previous high, so that is bullish. It's making higher highs here. But you could also say the strong move up, it's forming a bear flag, that is. Which I would say that if we were in a bear market, I guess. I don't know. But looking at it here, as long as you're over the 236, depending on what level we're on and what chart we're on, you could even pull this up to here. So on the larger one here, as long as you're over 50 cents, you're bullish. You're macro bullish here on Mantra. If we pull it up to this recent pullback to the high, you can see that previous high matches up perfectly with the 236. So as long as you're over the previous high here, this thing is bullish. So as long as you're over 87, this thing is going to continue to move, especially making a slightly higher high here. So if it continues to move, the next stop up is the 1272 at 255 and an 80% move here. And then we do have a couple of targets marked out here. We'll go to the next level after that, 3.7 billion market cap to the 1414 at 445 and about a 5x up to that market cap. And then if it goes higher, the 1618 at about 990, pretty much $10. That's where you get an 11x up to an 8.3 billion market cap. And if it goes higher, congratulations, I guess, if you're in on this thing still. But it's looking bullish right now. But I wouldn't be buying on green candles. This thing's already up a ton. Let me go back over to StreamYard here. Still getting used to StreamYard. What's going on, Mo? How's it going? 17 people in here. And as I keep saying on all the live streams, hit the like button so the algorithm will fall back in love with me, if you will. I'm not even going to get into that again, but hit the like button, please. It will help out a lot. I appreciate all of you in here. I appreciate the super chats. We've been on for 40 minutes already. Time flies when we're on these live streams. I'm getting used to this new chat here. What is starred? Oh, I can pull up the super chats on one bar. That's cool. I can see that now. Good deal. So how's everyone doing today? Mo's back in the house. Doug, I truly thought those ETFs had accelerated the cycle. April top 25, that's where. Yeah. I never thought the ETFs were going to do anything. You got to kind of block out all the noise, because sometimes it's either priced in or it doesn't do anything. Especially if you listen to the influencers on crypto. They like to talk about everything, and then it's just a bunch of talk. Nothing does anything. That's why here on this channel, we just stick to the charts. The charts pretty much tell us, with charts and patterns and whatever else, pretty much just going to tell you where the price is headed to. Especially if you zoom out like we do here. Just like on that Bitcoin chart, it's going out to the monthly and just looking at it, it's clearly in a bull flag pattern. It's going to run at some point. 180K plus BTC in 2025. So do you guys want to look at anything else here? What's going on? Looking for deals on this dip. Any recommendations? How about we look at everyone's favorite coin, Litecoin? OG is going to be a Litecoin millionaire. Were you the one looking at a Litecoin the other day? I don't remember. Someone was holding all their money in Litecoin, thinking it's going to the moon. Litecoin, what list is that on? We can just go through a bunch. We went through a whole bunch yesterday on the stream. Caspa's still coming down, not looking the greatest, below the 618 low to the high. But still overall bullish on Caspa, of course. Litecoin, let me see if we have a Litecoin up here. QNT is a good buy right now. It's at $66, going to $2,000 plus this cycle. Bottom has finally been put in here after all of this time on QNT. But QNT is expensive. If I could buy it, I would, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, looking on the macro monthly chart, the trend is holding and the bottom is in. Once you break over 73, that confirms. And then once you break over 104, you're bullish. And then once you break over 140, you're going to the moon on QNT. All of our targets up here, 27.5 market cap, billion market cap, $2,200. But yeah, let me see. Let me move this down a little bit. I know no one asked for QNT, but I'm bullish on QNT. QNT is going to do about a 34x and hit $2,000 from where it is right now. What'd you say, Litecoin? Litecoin to the moon here. So Litecoin, where were we looking at this at? Probably the monthly chart, just to get an overall view. Excuse my voice. High to the low, you're down below the 236, so you need to get back over $70 here. If we end up drawing from the low to the high, you can see 618 is holding. It held back here, so it looks good. This could be the bottom for Litecoin here. 618, it already hit the 786 on this wick, so looking good here. As long as you're over $60 on Litecoin, it's going to bounce here. And then once you get over 70, confirms the bottom. Over 98 to 100 here, you're bullish. And then Litecoin's going to go to the moon and make OG rich. It's going to go up here to the 1272, $770, and you're going to get about an 11 to 12x out of this thing for a $58 billion market cap on Litecoin. So what we got going on in the chat here? LCX. Gans Roses wants LCX. Yeah, that was me. Okay, that was you. Oh, you have 1K on Litecoin. Thought you were a Litecoin maximalist. He threw all his money into Litecoin. So you got $1,000 on Litecoin. Not bad. It's going to do a 10x, 10, 11, 12x. So LCX, thinking about buying GFI if it dips below $2. Oh yeah, someone asked for Swift coin at the beginning. So let's do GFI, Swift, and LCX. Those are easy to do because we look at those all the time. We have charts. And yeah, so what did we say? GFI really quick. So Goldfinch, I believe we went over this yesterday on the live stream, looking at it high to the low. It is below our 618 retracement here. We have a red box in play. The price is going completely sideways here. So that's what you want to see. Broke the uptrend here and it's consolidating. So not bad. And then if we draw another fib on the chart, I don't remember where this red box comes into play. I think I said that last night on the live. Let me see here. Let me just draw. We cover so much here, it's hard to keep up with everything. All right, so that's your 236. You're down below, low to the high on the macro or on the smaller fib here. As long as you're below about 280 to $3, you're still bullish over the 382, but you need to break back over this to be bullish, if that makes sense, to continue pushing higher. But it looks good here. It's just consolidating. It's over the 382 at 170, so looks good. And then if we draw a smaller fib on the chart, on GFI here, we'll go from that high where it almost hit that 786 to that wick low, and then you can see it's sitting right on the 236 here. So as long as you hold over 208, you're at 209 here, then this should be the bottom here. It should not go any lower than this, because if it does, I think I mentioned this last night, it's going to end up breaking this wick here that's a speck lower, and then of course this low. So you don't want this market structure here to break. So this 208 level should very well be the bottom on GFI. But if it goes down, it goes down. But it doesn't look like it wants to. It looks like it's going to bounce here. So not bad for GFI. And then once you get back over 256 here, short-term price action, you're back to being bullish, and it should push right through $3 here. And then how high is it going to go? Low market cap on Coinbase. If it comes up here and hits a new high, $52, $4.4 billion market cap on GFI. From today is a almost 25x. If you think it's going to hit that market cap, of course. And then LCX we've been watching. The macro bottom for LCX is in my opinion. LCX is not found. I didn't spell it right. LCX to the moon here. LCX is another one that from October, well, no, not October. What are we on? Yeah, back here in October, it just went. I believe it did a 75x already or something like that. Could be wrong, but it is dipping down in our box here below the 0.5 at 14. But what I've been pointing out on LCX is if we just zoom out of the whole chart here, if you guys did not see this before, of course, it still has that market structure in play. It's on this macro support and resistance area that we put on the chart, this big box here. Support and then all the resistance here over the years, and then we blew through it. We hit it perfectly here, held support, and we're looking good here. So I think this is the bottom. It's not going to go lower than this green box here, and it's going to go up from here, especially now that it's starting to curl up. And then I believe the price hit perfectly on a 618 or 786 from what we looked at. So if we go from that low to the high, okay, we have a 0.5 here at 12, so maybe the 0.5 held, and if we take it down here, yeah, that's what we were looking at. So from this pullback to the large run it had to the high, 0.5 retracement, held, bounced, hit the macro area, and bounced. It is coming down, large red candle right now, but I think the bottom has been put in. What I can do here is just zoom in a little bit on LCX, and we'll draw a small fib from the low to the high. And then we'll look at how high it can potentially go, low to the high. It is down below the 618 here, as you can see, below 13.7 here. So it very well could come down as long as you're below this price to the 786 here at 12, and 12 would have to be the bottom. So if the price hits 12 and no lower, keeps the market structure, low to the high, final support level, you may get a nice bounce off of that 12 level. And maybe the last time you ever buy it at that price. Very well could be the case. And then how high is it going to go? Let's go back to the weekly chart here. And then we do have our targets here for LCX to kind of watch. If it comes up all the way to the 1618 at about 474, 35.5x up to a 4.5 billion market cap. A couple of more conservative prices, about 250, 3.6 billion market cap, 18x. So some good targets, 250 and then 160 down here to take your profit out. And then a low price here, the new high, 1.2 billion market cap, 11, almost a 12x here, up to about $1.60 on LCX here. So not bad for LCX here. Back over to the chat here. We've been on for about an hour almost now. Jeez. Oh yeah, Swift Coin. Damn, we only got 4 people in here. Everyone left. It is early. I think this is the earliest stream we've done. I was just going to test it out here. I'm probably going to stream later on today again, once again. We'll stream for another hour here. 6 people back in here. What are we looking at? Swift Coin is falling. Polyswarm for SMX Lad. I think we already looked at Polyswarm today. Yeah, we already looked at Polyswarm already, but I'll just re-go over it real quick. Polyswarm's looking good. As long as you're over the 382 at 2 pennies, you're bullish here. We've been watching it for a long time. It formed the structure here we like to see, and it had a green candle spawn in. Got you back over that 382, held over the 236. So as long as you're over 2 pennies, you're bullish. Next stop up is the 0.5 at 3 pennies. So as long as you stay over this from where you are right now, this thing should move up 34, 35%, and 3 is your next stop. And then how high is it going to go? Our couple of targets here, 1272 new high, 44, 800 million market cap, about an 18.5, almost a 19x. And then if you think it's $1 billion project, it's going to get right over $1 billion, 72 pennies and about a 30x, and then a $2.7 billion market cap to the 1618 at 144. 60x on your investment here from today. But it's looking good. As long as you stay over 2 pennies, you're bullish on Polyswarm here. Bottom was put in. And then Swift Coin once again. Swift Coin. It's been a minute since we looked at Swift Coin, I think. So let's see what it's doing. So Swift Coin, we know from previous updates, broke the uptrend here. It's going sideways like GFI. Let's pull this down and simply draw a fib from the low here. I don't remember where we drew it on here, but we had some level I remember we were watching. So if we pull this up here, it is down below the macro 618 at 003. So that does put in play coming down to the 0.5, but you can see you're holding this smaller low to the high 0.5 right here at 2.6. So as long as you're above 2.6, along with the wick and the higher lows, which it's making, doesn't look too bad here for a potential bottom being put in. So the price could still hit this level here and still drop. But as long as it doesn't break this previous low here and break the structure, then it's good. So you may drop down here and drop about 6%. But as long as you hold over 2.6, 2.64, you're good. And we can even take that one step further on Swift Coin here. Zoom in and go from the low here to the high. See if we're going to hit a 618. Yeah, we're right on that 618. So it may bounce right here and keep up that very nice looking structure here. So 2.7 would be a good price. This could be it, and then it's going to bounce. So not bad on Swift Coin here. Yet another one hitting the levels that we like to see and potentially bottoming out here. That's why I like to zoom out on these things. We look at these larger time frames, and as you guys know that watch the channel, you know, we're kind of nailing it on some of these things. Not always, but a lot of the times we're getting it. And we know where these things are going to end up going. How high is this thing going to go for the rest of this next year, I guess? When we really kick off. If it comes up and hits the 1272 up to about a penny and a half, almost a 6x on your investment up to that level. And then you can see we do have the 1618 here, 358 million market cap, about a 14x. And then if you think it's going to hit almost 2 billion, the 2272 rather at 20.5 cents is going to get you about a 74x. if you think it's going to hit this market cap. I think this one is very achievable. So about 4 pennies on Swift coin could be a good target, and a decent 14x. I think all you guys would take a 14x every day, all day. So not looking bad for Swift coin. So back over to the chat here. You're listening while working, good deal. I just finished work. I need crypto to end work for me altogether. I agree 100%. I cannot wait for this year to come in. Enjoying my coffee. Yeah, I told you guys last night I was going to get me some coffee and have my water here, but I dropped the ball on that. Cyberdog, welcome in. Hi, ASM. Oh, we got Satoshi Nakamoto in the house. But being a moon boy, we are going to a bear market. Satoshi Nakamoto says we're going into a bear market. Dude, how can y'all not be bullish right now? Even though we're bearish right now, short term, I don't know what to say to that. I don't even have any money in the market right now, and I'm bullish. I'm bullish for you guys. You guys that have been watching the updates on the channel here for over the last couple of months, you know, we've been watching these things break the trends and come down and bottom out. And just like Polyswarm pumped, it's back to being bullish. A lot of things are going to do the same thing over the next coming months here. And then 2025 is going to roll in. And then you guys that have 50K in the market, I don't see why you would not be happy, because you're going to make some money here. Just imagine how bullish I'm going to be when I get some money back in the market. That's going to be great. So let me look at ASM really quick here. ASM. There's some good meme coin plays. Maybe we'll get into that in a moment, that I'm going to try to get in. Go to the moon. ASM. So we're getting stuck right at the macro 382. Broke the steep uptrend here. Came down. So let's keep it simple. You're over the 236, so we got the bottom confirmed in still on the macro picture. It just needs to punch through that 382 here. And as you can see, low to the high, came down almost to that 786. Depending on where you draw this at, we can pull it up here, pull it to this most recent, from that low to the high to the pullback, and then it went. So if we pull it here, 786 retracement at 15, almost perfectly, and then it's moving. It's over the 618. So as long as you're over 2.6, you still run, or you still have the chance to push through the 382 at 2.8 here. You're at 2.7, up almost 44% on the week. So looking good here. Same formation, the wick and the market structure. Looking good. 786 retracement, bounce. So bottom in on ASM here. It just needs to get through that 2.8 level. And then if we pull that off, and let's see if we have a double fib here, 382, 236. So if we go high to the low. All right, so you're sitting above high to the low, 236 at 2.4. So short-term price action here. This confirms this is the bottom. And then you just need to punch through 2.8 and then up to 3.5 over 3.5. You're bullish. Short-term bullish and macro bullish over these levels here. But it could pull back if it wanted to. What we would want to do here, it could easily pull back down to the 236, but with the market structure, I feel like I'm repeating myself on everything we look at. Low to the high. If you stay over 2.3, you're bullish. Even down to 2 pennies, you're bullish. As long as you're over 2 pennies, you're bullish here. So if it is going to have a pullback, it could drop all the way down 25%. But then if it holds up here, market structure is holding and it's bullish still and it looks good to push right back up and get over that 382. So it could have another pullback, but you might push through 2.8 here, which would be a good step in the right direction for ASM. So ASM, how high is it going to go? If it's going to hit $1 billion market cap, if it's $1 billion project here, you can see the 1272 at 69. So 69 to 70 cents, 1 billion market cap, 24, a little over 24x from today on ASM here. So back over to see what's going on in the chat. 16 people in here. Welcome in. If I do not see you, you're lurking in the shadows with Shadow Frost. Yeah, we're going to go over to Deck Screener here in a moment. Colby on Sol, Honk. There's some good plays on Solana. MAGA hats. Just got here. What did I miss? We went over a bunch of different things. A couple on Deck Screener. Got a couple of bears in the chat. How high you see Caspa going in this cycle? From what I understand and from what we have on our Caspa chart, Rex 57, welcome in. AERO. I think Caspa is going to go to $5 this cycle, a little over 100 million market cap, 100 billion that is. So Caspa to $5. All right, before we go over to Deck Screener, you guys are asking for too many things again. Remember, I can't look at everything. This goes by so fast. But we'll go over to Solana or Deck Screener here in just a moment. Cyberdog says bear market. ALB, resistance, pain point, and double top. I guess we'll have to look at ALB when we get over there. OG, my first purchase is probably going to be a Solana meme coin. If you guys were here yesterday, actually Big Willie sent me $100 to get into the market on a super chat. So I was really appreciative of that. But I can't get that money until I get my YouTube money, which comes in another 2 weeks from now. So I can't get in quite yet. He should have went on there, or I should have mentioned yeah. You can go on in the description of this video and all my videos. There's a tip jar. So instead of sending money to YouTube, you can just simply send it to my Coinbase wallet. And YouTube's not going to steal 30% of it. Because you guys realize these super chats here, 30% of whatever you send goes to YouTube. So that $100, they took 30% right off the bat. And I also have my Cash App in there. You can easily Cash App it. But yeah, I was really excited to get that. That was awesome. Big Willie, $100. Get me back into the market in a couple weeks. There's a couple plays I'll show you guys in just a moment. That's Jesus Coin, Great Surge. Have you looked at Sui memes? No, I have not. I didn't know there was even Sui memes. I only know how to buy Solana memes. AERO, and what'd you say, Render? Let's look at AERO and Render before we go to Deck Screener. I don't know if I missed anything. If I did, just comment it again because, like I said, you guys are asking for a lot. AERO, is AERO still doing anything? We went over AERO last night, so pulling up the AERO chart really quick here. Weekly chart, 3-day chart. We dipped back down below that 382, but it held up. You can see it's back over the 382. So as long as you're over 115 on AERO, you are macro bullish here. And I believe we drew from the high. That's the wrong tool. If we go from the low here to the high, you can see didn't quite hit the 382, but in that area, bounced. Not always perfect, but just keep it on the big picture here. You're over the 382 at 115, you're bullish. Next stop up is about 139 here. And then if you can get through 139, then you'll head to that 618. So about a 17% move. And then once you get up here to the 618 at 162, 36% move. Of course, high to the low, break over the 618, potential reversal and breakout over that level there. And then how high is it going to go? Our target here, just something that we can see on the chart, which it's probably going to go higher because everyone calls for $20 to $40 on AERO. But the top of our fib takes you up to the 4236 at 880, a 5.6 billion market cap, and about a 7.5x from today on AERO. But yeah, we were bullish as hell on AERO back here when it was running up. Then it came down, and I sold somewhere in here. I don't remember, so I didn't get my money back out. I keep saying that, but yeah, AERO's going to be a good play. And then what'd you say, Render? Render, what is Render up to? Yeah, and I just did a video this morning. I got one out on DIA. So down 6.5% on the week. Looking at it here, back to the weekly chart. Why do we have so much going on this chart? Let me fix this. I don't know what's happening. Damn. Oh, that's why. It's because it's not on log. All right, now we can fix this. All right, so looking at render here. So render from the low to the high. Let's see here. You're over. You hit the 236 perfectly here. As you can see, that low to the high, 236, had a nice bounce. Same market structure, same everything that everything's doing here. Came down, wicked, and then now is making that higher low scenario here. So looking good here. As long as you're over 341, you're macro bullish here to continue pushing, and you're over that 786. As you can see here, this blue line here is the macro 786. So as long as you're over that, this thing is good to go. And then what we can easily do here is, let me zoom this in. We must have been looking at this on the monthly because this is way out here. But what we can do here is zoom into this most recent pullback, if I can get anything to work right, and draw a high to the low. If I get this to go, high to that wick low. Got stuck pretty much at the 0.5, back below the 382. So as long as you're over 479 here, you're at 508. If you hold over 479, it looks like that's where you're coming back down here, but that would be your support. It's going to hold up with the market structure here. So another 6% drop here looks like it's in play on render here. And then once you get back over that 585 level, you'll be bullish once again over this level here, the 382, which, like I said, it is making higher highs and higher lows here. And then one last draw on the chart here, low to the high. You can see we have the 0.5 and that 236 here. So maybe that would be it for a nice bounce and holding market structure. So about 480 here is your price to hold. You can see 480 up to 485. Should be the lowest it should go. But yeah, a lot of things are curling up here. So let's pull this one off, and then let me just zoom back out just so we can see it better. How high is it going to go? We do have the 1618 target here, 29 billion market cap, up to about $74, $75. If you think it's going to hit that market cap, it's going to give you a 16x. And then if it's only going to hit this new high at the 1272 from where you are now, about a 4.5x, up to about $22. And I'm not sure of the market cap there. But yeah, the overall chart here is just bullish, curling up. Not looking bad on render. Render's probably going to be a really good play this cycle too. So almost a 30 billion market cap on render here for a solid, what was that, a 15x almost. So let's see here. Is it time to go over to deck screener? No, we haven't done Velodrome. ISO Jetpack, welcome in. What are you talking about? 500K to 1 million is a must. On what? Bitcoin? Or are you talking about meme coins? Oh, Swiftcoin can reach $1. Velodrome. No, we didn't do Velodrome today. Oh, it's 6 p.m. where you are, Cyberdog. Is Swiftcoin dead? Seller network for Shafi. OG says I'm going to send you Litecoin. Litecoin to the moon. Litecoin's one of the older ones that you need to make more money on something else and then roll over your profits into Litecoin, Dogecoin, whatever it's going to be, because all those will do the 5 to 10x's. But you got to have enough money in them. All right, too much stuff going on here. Hope so. I'm looking for small scalps for Bitcoin. We're currently in a false breakout range. Big Tony in the house. All right, we've been on for over an hour, 20 people in here. Everyone, please hit the like button for me. It's going to help out a lot. Let's go. Let me pull up. So we're going to pull this off of the screen, and let me pull up Deck Screener. Using StreamYard here, so it's new, brand new to me. So trying to figure this all out. All right, so back over to Deck Screener. Can you guys see Deck Screener on the chart? All right, so Deck Screener here, we looked at a couple. We looked at Mary here. Used car, Mary, Hoppy, we already did. Honk, I think, did someone ask for Honk? I don't remember what you guys asked for, but Honk's already moving. Honk broke the downtrend. Honk came right up to the 382 almost perfectly. And let me go over to price. We're on the wrong chart here. But yeah, Honk high to the low, hit the 382 at about 4.4. It's at 3.8 at the moment. It looks like it's getting stuck here. So if you can't get over this level on Honk, it's probably going to pull right back down. But yeah, Honk broke the downtrend and it looks good. It does have a potential breakout in play. But it already did move. So if you weren't buying Honk back here, you know, it may have a fat retracement soon, which could end up dropping down. As long as you're below the 4.4 level, you're not bullish yet, and you could drop back down 30% here. So maybe wait and see if it drops 30%, but that is not financial advice, of course. We are bullish on Honk, 3.7 million market cap, and Honk's a good one, even though I believe the devs left the project. So once the community picks this thing up, I don't know how that works, but once that happens, it's going to go to the moon. So Honk here is a good one, still below the 382, so it's not bullish yet, but it did break the trend and it's moving. And like I said, market caps, I don't know where these things are going to end up in market cap. So what other ones did you guys say? Thanks for doing these. Have you covered P&G recently? Daiquiris all day. Yeah, we look at P&G every live stream. Super bullish on XCN. Yep. BTC can go to 150K. I believe it. I think it's going to go to 180K. P&G still bullish as long as it's over, I believe, 21. It's bullish inside a bullish pattern, and once it breaks over 30, it's going to have a giant green candle spawn in out of nowhere, which could be very soon. All right, MAGA hat, if I can remember that one. Is MAGA hat on Solana? Oh yeah, you said Seller Network. Seller Network when I get back over to the other chart. Still waiting on my Litecoin in my wallet. OG. I'm just kidding. Litecoin. All right, let's look at, what'd you say? MAGA hat. I would assume that's on Solana. But other ones I think are going to do good, especially with the election coming up, is Trump, Donald Trump, Super Trump, MAGA. You said MAGA hat. MAGA PEPE. I don't see MAGA hat. I'm missing something here. Is this it? 2.6K market cap. Dark MAGA, Trump's hat, MAGA hat. It has to be this one. MAGA hat on Sol was a rug pull. This can't be it because there's nothing here. 99 holders. Went to 0. Let me bring it up on log. Gamble play. That's all I can really say. If you think it's going to go back up. We're on the market cap. I got to switch this over, of course. So log scale, so we can see it. Get the stupid volume off the chart. So how far down is this from when it came out? Yeah, It's down almost 100%, almost 97%. So gamble play if you think it's going to do anything. If this is the right one, you know, it might go right back up because it is down 100% almost. But it doesn't, there's nothing here. Let me go back over. Was that the right MAGA hat? I can't find your Coinbase wallet address. It's all good, man. Those, I think I narrowed it down to 3 addresses in the description of every video and live stream. It's just BTC, Tether, and Solana. Solana's on there because I like Solana meme coins. It's so easy to buy Solana meme coins. So easy to gamble. It's not a good thing either. Colby on Solana. So hopefully that was the right MAGA hat on Ethereum. I didn't see a MAGA hat on Ethereum unless I missed it. Let's see. MAGA. Come on, deck screener, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, it's trying. Ooh, guys hear me? My microphone disconnected and I don't know what happened just now. You guys still here? Can you hear me? I think you can. 10 people in here. We'll find MAGA hat. Just a moment, I got a text. MAGA hat on Soul. I don't know where MAGA hat is. What is the what's the market cap right now? Is it MAGA Trump's hat? Is that what I'm looking for? There's one on base, dark MAGA hat. This thing's going so slow here. Black MAGA. Elon Musk wears black MAGA hat. These people come up with everything. Yeah, this is freezing on me. Yeah. Still here. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but my computer's frozen again. MAGA hat on Ethereum. All right, it says we're still live. My microphone seems to be working, so I think you guys can hear me. There's only 2 people in here. Jeez. Maybe the stream did go down. If you guys are in here, someone just comment so I know. I'll be right back. I gotta go do something with my son for 2 minutes. There we go. Back in 2 minutes. Give me a moment. All right, we're back. One person in here. My computer started to freeze and I don't know what happened. I don't know if it kicked everybody out. Shadow Frost says coffee break. No, I had to go get my son, make sure he's getting ready. You got to take him to band at 1. Band practice. All right, we got 5 people back in here. We had some kind of technical difficulty, but we're back. Shadow Frost says coffee break. I didn't know I could do this, but I can show this on the screen. So that's kind of neat. DIA, I did a DIA update on the channel for Tangent. MAGA hat on Ethereum, we're still looking for 8 people back in here. So we're looking at Dex Screener right now. We're trying to find MAGA hat. I need the market cap or the wallet address so I can find it easier because I don't see MAGA hat on Ethereum. There's MAGA Trump's hat on base. That's not it. Is there a way to just look at... So that's not the right MAGA hat. Is there a way to just look at ETH coins? How do I do that? Trending, there's got to be a filter button somewhere. All right, so while we're waiting on MAGA, hopefully you guys are doing well that are coming in here, that are still here. 11 people back in. How about the, I don't know how to say that, Cicida family? How about Neural? Is that on Dex Screener? All right, so until we get MAGA hat up, let's see, a couple of good plays on Dex Screener that I don't know if you guys know about. We went over Honk already. Yeah, not a problem. Good morning, Amanda. Welcome in. Good to see all you guys here, all you guys and gals. So the couple of plays I have on my list, of course, is Honk. Honk already moved. We looked at used car earlier. What is Bork doing? There's Bork. I don't know if you guys know about Bork. Bork on Solana here. Solana's so easy to buy on. So Bork is only at a 2 million market cap here, and it's potentially going to run again at some point. Bork is on my watch list. You can see here the high to the low. It's still stuck below the 236. So once you get over 2.3, you're at 2.1. Bottom is in here, which it is curling up. And then once you get over the 3.2 at 3.6, it's going to start, or it'll be bullish at that point. I don't know if it's going to start flying, but it's still a good meme coin here that's still, let's see, well, maybe it did break the uptrend or the downtrend. So yeah, not looking too bad on Bork, but Bork's another good one. Low market cap, almost 13,000 holders, active Twitter, I believe. I'm not going to click on it because I don't want to click on all these buttons. But yeah, do your own research, of course. 2 million market cap here. If this thing ends up going up, we already mapped it out here. You can see that if it goes up, what is that? 40 million market cap, about an 18x, makes a new slightly higher high here from where it is now. It's a 50 million market cap this cycle, of course, then about a 23, 24x. It depends on how high these things are going to end up running. Some are better than others, which I'll show you a good one here in just a moment. But we also have, of course, I think Musk already moved, Elon Musk. And then you have Geo Bowden, and I don't know how that one's doing. Elon Musk here is still getting stuck at the 236. We're looking at the market cap, of course. But looking at the chart, another one here broke the downtrend. So these things are getting ready to go. It's getting stuck right at that 236. So another good one to potentially look into. Only a 400K market cap here. almost a little over 2,000 holders here. So with the election coming up and Elon Musk getting involved with Trump, so all the Trump coins, the Elon Musk here, are potentially all going to be really good plays. So something for you guys to look into. And then we have the Trump coin. And I know there's a Kamala Harris one. 33 million market cap. Here on this one, it's over the 382 here, so you're bullish here. As long as you stay over this 2.9, you're at 33. So as long as you stay over 30 cents here, you're bullish. So it can continue to push here. So just showing you guys some different ones. I don't know if you guys know if these are even out there. Looking at the market cap. Why are we on the 4-hour chart? Yeah, I'm trying to fix the chart here really quick just so you can see it better. But this chart is on everything. And you can clearly see it looks like a bottom here and it's already curling up. So MAGA, 34 million market cap. If this one makes a run, let's say billion or 34 million. So if it hits a billion market cap, you're looking at a 29.5, almost a 30x just to hit a billion market cap here. So this is a good one too. And as we move up, 2 billion market caps, a 55x, a 60x really. And then if it hits a $10 billion market cap, 300x for a 10 billion market cap on this thing. So that could be a good play, especially with the election coming up, and especially if Trump wins. So I'll go back over to the chat in just a moment. Well, let me go back over there, make sure you guys are still here. 4 people. People just coming in and out here. Uniswap was on a pump. Use CoinGecko. Polyswarm, please. What's up, Brian? Yeah, we already went over Polyswarm twice today. Polyswarm is bullish over the 382. As long as you're over 2 pennies, you're bullish. Looks good. Since we're on the meme coin train, can you please check out Maneki? Yeah, I've looked at Maneki before. Maneki, another good one is Chonky. Maneki, 39 million market cap. We're already on the chart here. The market caps is still way down here. So let's move this down. If this thing comes up, I don't know where we have this at. Jeez. I don't know why there's a fib on the chart. So if this thing comes up to a billion market cap, a 25x. And Maneki's one that a lot of people know of, so it's probably going to hit a billion market cap. So 25x on this one down here at the bottom. 73,000 plus holders, so that's good. So yeah, Maneki's another good one. We got 2 different fibs on the chart. So apparently we've looked at it, and if you see here low to the high, it's right on that 786 final support level. So this could very well be the bottom for Maneki. And then on the bigger one, larger high to the low, you need to get over 009 to confirm this is the bottom off of that 786, and then bullish over 1 penny. It's still down here. It still hasn't broken the downtrend. So another good play potentially here on Maneki. And then, like I said, another good one is Chonky. And then there's Ping. Chonky here on Solana. 10.5 million market cap. We already have it charted out. High to the low. It is right at the 382 getting stuck here. So once it gets over 4021, it's right at that price. But once you get over that, you're bullish here. So this is another good one with a potential good chart. It's going to have a decent run. 24,000 holders. And if we go over to market cap, it's at a 10 million already. So yet another one if it hits a billion market cap. Well, let's go first to 100 million. Let's see what this is going to give us. Yeah, not a lot of people in here on the morning stream. I guess it's to be expected, I guess. Everyone's working about a 9x to 100 million. And if this one hits $1 billion, if I can get this to scroll out good enough. So if Chonky hits $1 billion market cap, about a 90x, 92x to $1 billion market cap. So you got to take these as, of course, you do your calculator or whatever you do. But if you threw $100 at a bunch of different meme coins here, so say you had $1,000 to gamble with, just throw $100 on a bunch of different meme coins, and then Chonky here, $100 times about a 92x. That's almost 10 grand, 9,000 bucks off of a $100 gamble. Which, you know, it is a gamble, but a lot of these that people know of, they're going to go up and potentially hit $1 billion market cap, especially some of the low market cap ones. So there's a lot of good plays out there. You just got to have the money to get in. That's my plan for who asked earlier. I think it was OG. But yeah, as soon as I get a couple $100, got 100 from Big Willie last night. But when I get a couple $100, I'm just going to plant some seeds and see what pops off. And then when one pops off, just transfer some money into a couple more and then just take it from there. You forgot Kobe. How high can it go? Kobe on Solana. That's right. Kobe on Solana. Yeah, if you got, I don't know what I just said, but yeah, I'm going to forget some because too many things are being asked for. What'd you say? See, I already forgot. Kobe. Okay, Kobe on Solana. Let's find Kobe on Solana. Let's see what this thing is up to. Kobe is my best friend. 12 million market cap. This thing already went to the moon. Market cap wise. So we'll just start here since we're here. 12 million market cap. Hey, if I can scroll this out far enough. So if it's going to hit 100 million, about a 7x, 7.5x to 100 million. So if it is going to hit $1 billion, let's roll this damn thing out. $1 billion market cap on Colby is going to get you about a 70, about an 80x up to $1 billion market cap. Not bad. If you think these things are going to hit $1 billion market cap, you know, they could come up to just $500 million. Still a decent move though. 40x. Can't beat a 40x. And then going over to the price chart here, we've looked at this one before apparently. Low to the high. The new high here doesn't look the greatest, but you can see it's down below the 236 here. It's above the 382, so as long as you're above a penny, you're bullish on this thing. Any lower than that, then it's probably coming back where it came from. But if you can break over 1-2 here, it'll continue running. So 1-2 needs to break over to continue being bullish here. Not looking the greatest off that wick, but it did this last time. Giant wick, went sideways, and then just went again. But if you just look at the overall chart, it is bullish, higher highs, and it's just curling up. And it is a meme coin, so Kobe here on Solana, potentially another good play, even though it is already running here. It's all going to depend on those prices, but it's only a 12 million market cap, 5,500 holders. Just go check out their Twitter and their website. But yeah, this thing already ran. Already did a 9x. Back over to see what's going on chat over here. I'm getting behind yet again. So have you guys heard of any of those on Solana? I'm flipping thrift store items for my throwaway money. Folsom Hodl. Welcome in. Spell token. We are bullish on Spell. We cover it all the time on the channel. Gilson. Welcome here to the live stream. AERO, what's up, Colin? Welcome in. We already did the AERO. AERO looks good. As long as you're over 115, you're bullish. And it's potentially going to do, I can't remember. We'll have to go back over the chart. But our target, I think, is $8 or something like that on the chart we have. But people say AERO is going to 20 plus. But yeah, AERO over 115, she's bullish still. We'll go back over to the other chart here in just a moment. We've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes already. The other one I wanted to show you guys, I don't know if you know about it. What is the other one? All those Donald Trump coins, of course, to look at. Super Trump, MAGA. What's the other one? One I think people are sleeping on that I think is at the bottom is Solordi. This one I'm really bullish on. I don't know if you guys have heard of Solordi, but go check out their website and their Twitter. There's a lot of good information on their Twitter. A lot of things they got going on. They're at a 400K market cap, 5,600 holders here. Just everything about this one is bullish. Even the rug check checks out. Looks good on the rug check. I'm not going to pull that up. Looking on the price chart here, the tiny fib low to the high here, it's on that final support level, 786 at 3040. So this could very well be the bottom for Solordi here. I think this one's going to be one of the best plays here. But zooming out, let's go to the weekly chart. It does have price history. So this tells you, let me get the smaller one off of the chart where it's potentially on that final support. And just look at the overall price. It hit it here on a wick, and now it's back low to this high on that 786 support. So I don't think it's going to go lower than that. And if we look back in time, this is the support back here. So I think the bottom is in on Solordi. And like I said, it does have buyers because it has these nice, decent runs to the upside, as you can see. And then here on the chart, this is what I like. If it comes up here, breaks this previous high at a penny and a half, and hits this potential 1618 at about 15, it's going to do a 365x almost up to that level. And then if we go over to the market cap on Solordi, you can see every time it runs, it has these decent moves. It did a 48x and then a 36x. So if it comes up here market cap wise and just comes up to about a 20 million market cap, then a decent 44x on this thing. If it's going to hit 100 million market cap, then that's where you get about a 200x, 220x on Solordi, where it's potentially bottoming out here and ready to go up. And then like we looked on the market cap, it could do a 300x, or no, on the price, 200 million market cap, 400 and almost a 500x on this thing, 460x. But yeah, I think this is definitely possible. If it comes up here and hits a 50 million market cap, 100x, 47 million market cap. Of course, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know where it's going to end up, but I'll take this here, 20 million market cap for a 45x once it starts running, because it has done it in the past. So yeah, Solordi is a good one here, in my opinion at least. Maybe one for you guys to look into. Not financial advice, of course. But yeah, we've looked at a lot. I have to listen while I'm driving work truck. Oh, good deal, I guess. Be careful. Casper, is that Casper? CSPR. I guess we're going to get off of deck screener here. Chain link. He wants chain link math. Welcome in, Tim. Lord AR back in the house here. Can you do TA on Elon? I'm thinking 0.12 is the bottom. It's been holding there pretty well. Yeah, let's go back over to, give me a minute. I'm gonna have to take deck screener off. And let's see here. Using StreamYard for the first time, so it is a learning process at the moment. All right, y'all should be able to see the chart now. Let me check my phone. It's 12 o'clock almost. So what did you guys ask for? Like I said, I'm not going to be able to get to everything. What's up? How's it going? Strawberry Waffle in the house. Welcome in. Do you hold ACH? No, I do not, but we are bullish on ACH. ACH is going to 60 cents this cycle. That is my target for ACH, 60 cents. I appreciate that, Flip Coins. Great live. Yeah, new to live streaming still. It's only been about a week, a little over a week. We've been trying to live stream every day. Of course, it doesn't always happen. So math, let's see here. So for all you new people coming in here, hit the like button for me, please. That will help out the algorithm a lot. There's a whole story behind that, but I'm not going to get into that. Math, and then what did you ask for? Chain link, AERO, math, spell. Oh yeah, CSPR. CSPR for Brian. Yeah, we already have a chart. Casper Labs. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Switch down to the monthly. I think we looked at this on a live recently. We had to have, because I just recently started putting the B instead of writing billion. So Casper Labs here. All right, from the scam wick up here to the low when it made a new high here. We're going from that high with this chart to the low, somewhat being respected, as you can clearly see. Double topped here with a lower high right at the 0.5 and then fell off the table. It's back down here at the bottom. Is this the bottom? Could be. Could go lower maybe. There's no guarantee that that is going to hold. But you can clearly see on the macro chart the price to get back over is 2 pennies. You're currently at 1. So macro wise, this thing needs to move up 88% to confirm the bottom is in. Like I said, if it's the bottom, if we zoom into the smaller time frames, we just can simply, we'll see here, it is curling up. So very well could be the bottom here. Low to the high, smaller time frames. You can see the 786 level here. Let me zoom this in. Has been good support. It's making the higher lows here. And you're sitting right on the 618 now at 1-1. So if you hold 1-1, you could get a reversal here back up. And then once you get over the 382 at 12 up to 13, you can be bullish again, and maybe the price will come back up. And then once it breaks 1-4, it needs to break this high, this market structure it has in play, which, you know, from this high all the way back here, this is not bullish. So it needs to break that to be bullish. And it's trying on the smaller time frames here. So just keep an eye on those. And then we'll see what happens. And then macro bullish on Casper Labs over the 382 at 3.5 pennies. You can see here. That's when you can be bullish on this. Until then, it is not bullish. And then how high is it going to go? We have it marked out here. If it's going to hit this new high here, $7 billion market cap, up to about 56, 57 cents. Let me move this to where we are today. In price, I don't know why it's so far over here. But yeah, I mean, it's all the way down here at the bottom. If that is the bottom, could be a good play. 7 billion market cap to that 1272 is about a 47, 48x on your investment. If it only comes up and hits a 786 retracement, a 10x on your investment, up to 12 pennies here. And then if it only does a 618 retracement to 7 pennies, a decent 6x on your investment. So if it only hits a 618 and comes back down, still got a decent 6x out of Casper Labs here. And then someone said AERO. We already did AERO, but we'll just cover it really quick, just real fast. So aerodrome to the moon. Go back down to the chart. And AERO, our chart here, high to the low. It dipped down, but it's back over that 115 level. As long as you're over this, you're bullish. Next stop up is about 140. And as long as you hold over 115, next stop is a 17% move. You need to get over this 139 level to continue pushing. And then Once you break over the 618, reversal in price, and 162 would be that price to beat. And how high is it going to go? We have the top of our fib here. Takes you all the way up to the 4236 at 880, $5.6 billion market cap, and about a 7.5x on AERO. And like I said before, many times, if it goes higher, so be it. Congratulations. People call for $20 plus, but only time will tell. We'll have to see what happens in the future. Let me get back to comments here. Someone said something else, but I don't remember. So, it's Spell token. We're bullish on Spell. I'm bullish on Spell. With AERO being adopted and backed by Base, in addition to great metrics, reaching the same market cap as Uniswap back in 2021. Yeah, that's what people say. So people are calling for that $20 to $40 range. Could be. Math and Elon. Yeah, we did Turbo already. Turbo's still sitting where it's sitting. It's not doing anything yet. It's potentially on the verge of a breakout. Turbo is, as long as you stay over 6.0 and break over 7.1, I believe. Once that occurs, then over 7.1, she's probably going to have a large green candle spawn in up to $1 billion market cap. So just watch 6.0 and then a breakout over 7.1 on Turbo. But yeah, we already looked at it. All right, let me look. Let me catch up here. Elon and Math really quick. Math we're bullish on, low market cap on Coinbase. If you're not aware, could be a really good play. Like I said last time, I don't know, is it still in the experimental category on Coinbase? Let me check my phone really quick here. So Math to the moon. Let's see here. All right, so let's get up to Math. Put this back on log scale. And Math here held our green support box. It held over the macro 236. It broke the downtrend after breaking the previous uptrend here. So it's looking good. Back tested it perfectly here on those wicks. That same exact market structure here. So Math doesn't look bad here. It's getting stuck right at our first red line here, which I would imagine is based on a fib, because that's what we do here. We just draw fibs all over the place. So if we draw it there, yeah, that red line, I guess, is the 0.5 here. So you need to break over 23. You're at 20 at the moment. Once you break over that, that'll send the price up to 28. And then once you get over 28, you're macro bullish once again on Math here. But it looks good for a bottom being put in. Hit the 618 perfectly, the macro 236. So all looking good here and breaking that downtrend and back testing it. So potentially this is the bottom for Math. It may never come back down here once it breaks out over the 382 and goes up. May not ever get it at these prices ever again. So going from where we are today, if it only hits the 618 retracement this cycle, maybe it comes up here, the previous uptrend comes into play, and Math does nothing, and it just hits the 618 at 77, you still get a decent 4x out of this thing. If it hits a 786 retracement here at 8x on your investment, up to about $1.60, and then it being on Coinbase is such a low market cap and people are bullish on it. If you think this project is going to hit $1 billion market cap, we have the 1.4 billion, the 1272 at 1275, and about a 65x almost from today. So if you think Math is going to hit $1 billion market cap, that's a decent move. So not bad for Math there. So what else did we say? Carrot. Yeah, ACH is going to have a nice move. It's going to 60 cents. Oh yeah, Elon. I haven't looked at Elon in a while. I would really like to get in on Elon, but I have to make some money on some memes first. As soon as I get some money, and then I'll roll it over into these plays. I think Elon's going to run after, probably right after DOGE and Shiba and all the dogs run. Because we saw that not too long ago when Shiba had that nice pump. Elon didn't do anything. So maybe it's after all the dogs pump and then Elon will go to the moon. So what am I looking for? Elon. Are we on the, oh yeah, we're on the wrong list here. But yeah, Caspa's not looking the greatest at the moment. Short term, that $5 Caspa, 124 billion market cap, someone is asking for about a 38.5x, maybe a 39x on Caspa this cycle. ACH, yet again, looks just like math, broke the downtrend it had in play, back tested it perfectly here. Same exact market structure, looks exactly like math. So we point this out all the time. That's exactly what you want to see. So as long as you're holding over 16 here, macro wise, back testing that, the price to be bullish is over 2.7 here. 2.5 pennies, you're bullish on ACH again. And then, like I've been saying, let me go to the weekly chart here. You can see that the target is the 1272. I think this is definitely getting hit this cycle on ACH, 4.8 billion market cap. And let's move this down just a hair. And you can see that ACH is going to do a 34x this cycle. It may go higher than that, but that's my target for ACH here. So let's go find Elon. Elon is down here somewhere. What is Solana doing? Solana looks good. It's in a bull flag pattern here. Cardano sucks. Cardano's doing nothing. Cardano, Litecoin. Uh-oh, Litecoin in the house. Litecoin's doing nothing. And then if we go, let's find Elon. So Elon here, from the last time we looked at it, let's see here. It's down below our green line. I don't remember what we said last time, but we'll just get into it here. So you said 12 would be the bottom where it is now. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Let me draw on here from the low to the high, see what we got going on. So we're right below, right at that 786 level here. That must be the reason for this green support line here at that 12 area. The fact that we're doing like the rest of the market, the giant wick, and then now we're forming the higher lows here, this could very well be the bottom in this general area. It doesn't have to be perfect. So this 12 area could finally be it on Elon. Back in the day, I really wanted it to come back down to all the way back here, this volume area. You can see it matches up with these 1272s all the way down here, which I don't think is going to happen now. That was just a dream. I wanted Elon all the way back down here, buy in, and then you would be rich at that point. But Elon here, zoom in before we get into how high I think it's going to go. And Elon, I've mentioned this in the past many, many times. Once Elon goes, it's going to go completely vertical. So if you're not in, it's going to have a God candle spawn in, and at that point, it is too late to get in on Elon. So potentially here, looking to see if this is the bottom, which you can see yet again, low to the high. That final 786 support on the smaller time frames, the smaller fibs here, is holding up very well. So looking good on Elon here for a bottom at 12. So good call there at 12. Very well could be the bottom. So if it holds over that level there, it needs to get back over 12.8, and then eventually the 618 here at 16. And then we can go a step further with that. Depending on where you want to draw it, we can draw it from all these different highs and lows. But you can see high to the low, that 236 came into play on this wick. So on this shorter price action here and fib, you need to get over 1.5 here. Once you get over 1.5, that's going to confirm this is the bottom. And then we can start moving up, and then bullish over 18 here. And then with that being said, let's zoom back out. How high is Elon going to go? Let me get this one off of the chart. On the small, or on the larger one here, low to the high, bullish back over 2.3 here. And then of course, how high is it going to go? Let's get into this really quick before this ends up taking too long. But Elon here, I think it's going to come up to this level here. This 6.6 level, the new high 1272, $3.6 billion market cap. If it goes higher, so be it. But this is where we're looking at a good solid 54x on Elon. So I do think Elon's going to do this. I think a 54x is in play this cycle. So if you can throw a good decent amount of money at Elon, which it's kind of sad that this could potentially be the ultimate bottom on this thing. I would really like to get in on Elon, but yeah, because I think it's guaranteed. That's my opinion, though. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's going to hit this 6.6 level, this market cap, and a decent 54x. And if it goes higher, so be it. We do have these marked out. You know, if you think it's going to hit 5 or 10 billion, 11 billion here, this is where you get into the massive moves. 87x to 5 billion market cap, and then 170x to this 11 billion. So we'll see. But yeah, once it runs, it's going to run hard. So Elon to the moon. Let me get back over to the chat really quick. Anel, welcome in, says, how about carrots? Speaking of throwing $100 into a meme, I got lucky buying about that much last year and forgot about it until the last run. Okay. Oh, yeah, we went over a lot of memes earlier if you guys were in here. Soul Ordy's a good one. I think it's going to have a decent return. Yeah, you're welcome, Lord AR. I mean, all I need is that 3 billion market cap. I have 200 billion at 0.16. I'm definitely appreciating it. Anticipating it, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to hit that. And it's going to hit it fast, too. A couple of God candles are going to spawn in, and you're going to be rich. Not financial advice, of course. Nothing here is. You put $100 in Turbo last year? Is that what you're saying? Naheem, hi mate. First time, great content. What do you think about Cetus? Never heard of it. Cetus. Carrot and Cetus. Let's go look at Carrot really quick. What's Carrot doing? What's Pepe doing? Where's our Carrot chart? Carrot is a new one. It's a gaming one. So Carrot will probably be a good play. If you guys remember last run, Axie Infinity went to the moon. I don't know how the gaming ones are going to perform this year, honestly. So where were we looking at Carrot last time? Let me zoom this out. I'm pretty sure we were looking at log scale here. So it lost the 382 support, high to the low, came up, got stuck at the 618. Oh yeah, this is what we were looking at last time. We were looking for this support level to hold, because in the past, this same area was support, and should have held once more. But I guess the more times you hit a support level, it eventually breaks. So it broke. As long as you're below 47, you're down at 40 now. It does appear you're coming down to the 236 at 37. So as long as you're below 47 on Carrot, look for another drop of about 9.5–10% here. Let's see if we go low to the high, if there's a 786 at that level, or a 618. So yeah, 618 at that same level. So there's a good chance it's going to come down and hit the 236 here and hold and bounce. So it could be a good target to watch here for a nice bounce at about 37 pennies on Carrot. Should be it. Any lower than that, then you run the risk of hitting a new low, in my opinion. But yeah, it's going to have a decent run. So pretty much from where we are today, if it's going to come up and hit the 2272, hit a billion market cap, 1.2 there to be exact, 1050, and a decent 25x on your investment. If it comes up here to the 1618, just under $500 million, 8.5, almost a 9x, up to about 358, 359 there. So a couple of targets to watch on Carrot there. So what do we got going on here? I'm going to try to stream later. There's 11 people in here. Did a morning stream just to kind of test it out. We've been on for 2 hours here. But I'm going to have to get up and take my son to band practice in 10 minutes. So letting you guys know, 10 minutes and counting. But some of you guys hang around. When I end the stream, I added the ending that's on all the videos onto the end of the stream here on Streamlabs. And just if you come back into the next stream, later on. Let me know how it looked. Using OBS Studio, it keeps cutting off the end of the stream, which sucked. So I figured I'd try something new. All-time high for Turbo, for Chaser. Welcome in. Turbo is going to, I think, a $26 billion market cap. People keep asking for Turbo, but it's to be expected. Turbo is one of my better performing videos here on the channel, especially when Turbo's bullish. Those videos get thousands and thousands of views, which is nice. So Turbo here, back to the weekly chart, hasn't moved. It's stuck at the top of our bull flag pattern here. So as long as you hold over 6-0, we went over this earlier, this green line here, these two lines we've had on the chart forever. As long as you stay over 6-0 off of this wick, there is the chance that it's about to break out here. And once you get over 7 here, 7-1 to be exact, she may start flying, may start shoot right up to that 1 billion market cap here at $0.015. And you ask how high is it going to go? People say 5 billion, that would take you up to 8 pennies, but the level we have, of course, is the 2272 there. So if it goes past $1 billion and then 2 billion at 3, you have 5 billion, about a 12x here. And then if it's going to pass that, we do have the $26 billion retracement level, 2272, 41 pennies, and about a 65x from today. So not bad. But if it holds up here over 6, there could be a nice, decent little run here soon. Every time it's in a pattern, falling wedge, went to the moon, triangle pattern, had a decent run. Overall, very bullish looking chart. It's once again in a bullish pattern here, bull flag. And it's holding up here. So could signal a breakout very soon. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys for being in here. Thanks, Anel, Lord, AR, OG, the big Litecoin whale, and everyone else in here, Shadow, all you guys that keep coming into the streams, I appreciate it. And all you new people coming in, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, it'll help out a lot. Got about 5 minutes left, and then I'm gonna have to get off here. So anything else anyone wants to look at? But yeah, we went over quite a bit. I think the market's trying to bottom out. We looked at some meme coins, some good plays, I think, that are potentially possible. And I'll let you guys know. As soon as I get money to put into a meme coin, I'll let you guys know that I finally got into the market. And then hopefully whatever I get some money into will pop off, and then we can roll it over into some other things, because I want to be like all you guys, be bullish. Or some of you guys are bullish, some of you guys are bearish. But the other stream the other day, someone was saying they had 50K in the market. If I had 50K in the market, I would be so happy right now, because I know what's coming. And hopefully you guys make a lot of money this cycle. And it's going to get crazy when everything starts going. If you guys hang around and you guys are still here in a couple months from now, all these people are going to start spawning in. We're probably going to have to put this on subscribers only or something, because you'll have all these people coming in asking for everything under the sun, and I will not be able to keep up. Hell, it's tough to keep up now with, what, 11, 15 people coming into the streams. The other day we had 40, 50. Very difficult to keep up here. And it goes by fast, and you guys can hear it in my voice. My voice is already starting to go out. All right, so we'll leave it at that. No one's commenting. 11 people in here. I appreciate all you guys. We went over a lot of stuff. Hit the like button on your way out. I'm about to hit the end button here. So with all this being said, this is entertainment only. None of this is financial advice. Good luck, everyone, and I will see you in the next stream, potentially later on today. Appreciate you all. Peace out.